day was visited by the aliens. Do you want to know what they told me about the space? They said space is filled with lots of friends. Made friends that you could even make them for yourself. And they have different spaceships in different shapes and sizes. But you can taste, you can put yourself in one and go fast. You can also go up and down and in and out of different planets. And when you go there, you have different atmospheres where you need to wear special masks and special t-shirts. Oh, it's fun to have in our space. And we'll have fun you'll have too. Hello. So we have been trapped inside a car on a show for about 46 hours. And nobody seems to really care or notice. I think it's because my hair is fluffy and doubles as an airbag. So that is why they look by and they say, oh, that is such a nifty little contraption you got there with your airbag throw. You must be some kind of new robotics, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but look at these people, look at them. Look at them go. Yo, Bill, let's take a picture. Okay. Someone take a picture. Ready, set, go. That looks so beautiful.
I didn't take it.
You didn't think of it? Let's do another one.
Perfect.
I feel beautiful already.
Do you?
I do.
Alright, let's get out of the car so others can
Okay. When I was in the army, I did not fight. I went and hid in the trees. I went up into the fronds of the trees and I found coconuts and I found bananas. And I ate them. I had a great time. And lots of people would be shooting their guns and they shoot for a long time and through the night and I could not sleep. I was trying to sleep the whole time. I made a hammock out of twigs and branches and then I would sing myself to sleep and I would wake up in the morning and then I would hear the bang, 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 bang. I would wonder why they're still doing that. There's coconuts and bananas and fronds and trees and enough nature stuff for everybody to enjoy. And if they don't want to enjoy it, then why are they here? So when I joined the army, I quit. Okay, so I went to the place where this man who invented the puppy. Before him, there's only these wolves that go around and they'll kill all the deers and all the rabbits and all of those things. And this guy, his name is Thomas Thomason, and he invented a puppy, little small doggies that do not kill everything. But sometimes he get an idea in their head, they say, oh, I'm going to get that squirrel. And they kill that squirrel and they go, oh, that tastes so good. I love the blood of other animals, they say to me when I'm having little puppies. You know what they're talking about? I do. So I went to the man and I said, will you make me a puppy? And he said, okay, let me put on the machine. And it goes, woo, 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 and then I have a puppy. Hello, I am here to tell you about nothing that I found. It's called sandals. You can also get flip-flops. What you do is they're not like shoes. The shoes cover your beautiful feet. Wow, they let your toes hang out to get to paint your toes. And one time I painted my toes with my grandmother. And I realized my grandmother had 12 toes. That's too many toes. Way too many toes. So I told her, you get rid of those extra toes. So she did. She took them and she cut them off. And it was kind of gruesome. But what she did was she made me earrings out of her toes. I don't wear them because it's weird. But I gave them to my mom, and my mom wears them Merry Christmas. So if you want to know more about the sandals or shoes, ask somebody else. I bought 2 pairs of shoes They are very nice and have 3 colors each. One has 3 colors and the other has 3. Did you know that they made shoes with laces like you never believe? You would never believe how shiny they are and how glittery they are. You can put them on your feet. You can put them off your feet. Do you know I have 6 pairs of shoes and I have 5 pairs for you. I only need 1 pair of shoes because I only have 2 pairs of feet. So what I have found out is that I am related half bear. I am half bear and half human. So my doctor says, why you sleep so much? I tell him I am a bear partly and half a human. So give me half human pills and half bear pills. Because I can't sleep all the time in the winter time. I need to be human too. I have to make money so I can pay for all of the things that I like, which includes stuffed animals and little pieces of fabric that I like to make quilts out of. And I like to make quilts out of jack-o'-lanterns. They make me happy. So, if you're ever wondering why I'm so sleepy, it's because in my past, my mom was a bear and my dad was a lady. Okay, have a nice. I bought some roller skates because back in my day, I was the cream of the crop when it came to roller skating, okay? So I wore the bell bottoms and I went to the roller rink, but it was only for 6 years and under. So I bought my fake ID. I always bring my fake ID to show that I am under 6 years old at all times. So I was able to go and strut myself on the floor. I was able to go in circles like this. Oh, so good at roller skating. So what I did was I called my grandmother and I said, let's FaceTime me roller skating. You tell all your friends. And so she is at book club and she said, oh, you look so good in those little bell bottoms you get there. Are you really roller skating? I was in my socks. I swear that I took a shower today. Yes. And I brushed my teeth. And I comb my hair. And I clip my toenails. And I put on the lip gloss. And I found the giraffe and gave it some kisses. Yes. And I'm not wearing any underwear. Okay, so what I decided to do was start my own business selling bugs. Now I catch them outside, and I say, oh, you little bugs with your little legs. Put little shoes on them to make them feel more like humans. Because what I want to do is sell bugs that we can assimilate into society. It could be any kind of bugs. You could have a caterpillar with little shoes. And then it grows little wings. You put a little hat on them. Oh, it'd be so cute, wouldn't he? So I started a business. It's on Etsy. A lot of you don't know a lot about that. So what you can do, go to Etsy.com. They discovered this thing that they call television. Television is a place and through a mirror that doesn't reflect your face. It reflects little tiny people doing little tiny things. And they're so small. And I was wondering how it worked. So I called my favorite friend, and his name, I forget his name because he never told me. He's homeless and he lives on my street. He told me that television was made for you, the people, that because we're the big people and they need a place for the small people to do something. So they put them inside of a box and everybody can see what they do. And what they do is they tell little stories, and sometimes they're really scary. Oh my gosh, I got one. There was a monster and told me that it was going to eat my family. Oh, but I knew it was fake because it was on television. I want to be a golfer. A professional golfer. If I could be a professional golfer, I could win money and have a family. Oh, I want to be the best golfer that ever lived. And I could pick That's my favorite song. Oh, it's so pretty. Could I ever be a golfer that could listen to music while golfing with my friends?
Then you need to do a snap about the pretzel.
Yes, the pretzel's very good for you. They don't tell you that, but the shape of the pretzel, it gets inside of your digestive system and it fits perfectly. Did you know that your digestive system looks like a pretzel? I did not know that until I took a biology class. And it told me all about how all of the mammals in the world have pretzel bellies. And a pretzel belly is really good. And it gives you the nutrition that you need to survive in this crazy world. Oh, yes, you do. And then I was thinking, oh, no. Not everybody can get a pretzel around the world. They only get them in the Western world mostly. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the world and give pretzels to everybody that there is, and then we can all eat pretzels together. Yes. I went walking down the street. Did I smile at the people that I did meet? Yes, I did. And they said to me, they said in a quiet voice, they said, shh. And I told them, do you want to know what I told them? I said, you shush. I said like that, only I say real quick. You shush. They did not know I was famous. A very famous boy. They know me by the name of Bihll. Bihll! Do not question me. You must obey. Obey me. Okay. Oh, got something around my lip. It's when you eat crumbs, you get crumbs on your lips, and that's something that I have to live with daily because I have a daily dose of crumbs. Yes, that's what sustains me and what makes me so beautiful in my skin, you know what I'm saying? So the FBI been looking for me for a long time. I changed my name. I used to be called from where I come from. You know, that's a common name. It's like John here, or like Thomas, something like that. Okay. So the FBI comes to my house and I say, "Oh, are you guys gonna do that?" You know what I say? My name is so long, you know. You don't expect me to say it twice. Oh, but they come to me and I say, "No, my name is Bihll. You cannot arrest me or do whatever FBI do." Someone asked for me to sing a song, and so I'm going to sing a song. It's going to be a pretty song. Oh, light in the sky, why are you so far away? Would you come to play with me today? Would you come and play with me in my house? Or would you come and play with me in the backyard? Or would you come to play with me in the sky? If I got enough money to buy a hot air balloon, would I like to go and see you? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. You put me on a rocket ship to see you. Oh, bright light in the sky. Oh. Okay. So I decided that I would become a famous mountain climber who would climb all the mountains. So I did. And I bet you would like to hear about that. But it's not that important to me because it's kind of boring. And you get up there and you go, oh, look at all the... okay, stupid, I'm going to come down now. So that's what I did with all the mountains. So you can ask me about that later when you see me on the street and you say, oh, Bill, look at you, you look so fit. And I'll say, oh, there is no way that you would get me to dance. No single way. You wave your hand, you invite me on the dance floor, and I go, I can't do this. I can't dance. I can't even lift a toe. You know why? Because I was born with no dancing skills. And I cried. I cried all the time. And they told me at the hospital, and when I have no dancing skills, I don't know what to do. I can't make no friends. You don't make no friends if you cannot dance. It's the truth. Everybody knows that. But I don't know what to do. Oh my God, even my face is changing. It's the only time in my life I've ever been sad. Oh, except that one time. I got an F on my assignment for talking real fast. I could not talk as fast as they wanted. See, they want me to talk real fast so that I can be more efficient. They say, oh, you need to be more efficient. And I say, you need to go fishing. Because when you go fishing, that's when you find real peace in your heart. And I know you're taking the fish off the water, and they don't like that, but you put them back. And they got a little piercing, like right here. A little piercing. Never hurt anybody. I got a piercing. But so if I found out, and I told them to go fish. And then we played the game of go fish. And what happened was I lost that too. So I got an F and I lost my favorite game. Oh no, but things will look up for me soon. Okay, so what I found out was that I am a great-grandfather. It's very strange though. You know what that is? Because it must have been some kind of immaculate conception from aliens, most likely. Because when I went to Mars, and I did go to Mars, they say no matter gone to Mars, those people don't even know. There are lots of nice places that you can stay there. Like a lodge made out of this red sandy stuff they make into bricks. They're like the Inuit people, only on another planet. But it must have been some kind of immaculate conception because it's a Mars baby. And Mars babies are so cute. And I don't know how they found me, but it probably has something to do with the FBI, who's been on my tail for quite some time. Oh! Once upon a time, I was walking in the woods, and I found a toad, and I licked it. Not only did I lick it, I made it a friend. And I wore around my neck, and I licked it whenever I needed some help and some good luck. And I never got a single wart. And they tell you at school, don't go around and lick toads. Well, I'm here to tell you, you grab a toad by its legs and you put around your neck, and we'll find that you lick it and good things happen to you. I met Michael Jordan. Do you remember Michael Jordan? He was at my funeral. It was fake though. I came out and I said, gotcha. everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, you got me so good. I thought you were dead." And I said, no, silly goose. I was alive the whole time. Yes. So I lost my dog. My dog ran away in an instant. I was so scared. What I do? What am I going to do? I didn't know what to do. So I put up these giant posters of my dog. He's so cute. His name is Henry, and he has 5 golden rings. And you know what they say about that? When he gets to jingle. And what I say about jingling is that it goes really loud and I get to follow the sound. And when I follow the sound, I find my puppy. And now, I see him and he is here. And that's so exciting for me. You know why? Because I get to walk him again and again. I want to forget to feed him. I was abducted by aliens. And they told me to tell you, do not flush paper towels on the toilet. Because that is our fuel system. And if they get it messed up, you know what happens to them? They get the explosion. They explode. And they blame it on us for flushing down the toilet paper. Isn't toilet paper for them? It is the paper towels that do it. No more will you flush the paper towels down the toilet. Okay, because they told me not to tell you, and I told you anyway. So you be thankful. And the aliens, they also have giant heads and very scary fangs. And they have giant helmets. Okay, so I was consulting my book up when there was a flood, what you're supposed to do. So what I did, I got my vacuum cleaners and I turned them all on in my basement. But there was no flood there, so I just ended up vacuuming up the carpets into the vacuum. So now I had no carpets, but that's okay because, you know, right, that is because I decided to open up my own roller rink. So bring your friends, bring your families, bring your acquaintances, because there's going to be a party at my place in my basement unless it floods. And then there'll be a pool party for all of you. So you bring your roller skates and you bring your swimsuits and your pool noodles, okay? You'll be by there by 4:45. Have you ever tried marshmallows? Marshmallows are things that grow on these trees that grow out of the ground. And they're fluffy and you pluck them. Have you ever been to Marshmallow Forest before? I've gone there before because my grandparents made one. And they said to me, you can pick all the marshmallows that you want as long as you will make the s'mores. So I'm going to tell you how to make s'mores. That ain't what you need to know about making s'mores. You need the graham crackers. And you could use vanilla wafers too. Okay, well, that's something in my teeth. Wow. Oh, I am so much better now. Use the graham crackers. And you can make it. You know what to do with the rest of it. You're Americans. Americans invented s'mores. Okay, so I said I would become the most famous violin player of all time. That was my dream since yesterday. So the deals I went out and I bought a violin. I actually didn't buy it. I found one. And it was so small. It was just a little baby violin. And so I play it real good because I have little tiny baby hands. Not a lot of people know that about me. Because I wear prosthetics to show that I have big manly hands. So the ladies really like that, don't you know? They see a man, they say, let me see those hands of yours. Oh, they look real big. Oh, you must be a very strong man. But really, I'm just waiting to play my little violin. So you can leave me alone about my big manly hands. So I can go play my serenades to my fish. So what I got to do is talk real fast. It was part of an assignment for school. So one time I was walking and my feet went pitter patter patter, pitter patter patter, pitter patter patter pitter patter pitter patter. And then I found the only bicycle in town and I rode it. And I rode it really far. And I went to this house and it was haunted by ghosts. And all the ghosts were saying things like, I'm a ghost, you're not a ghost. You're gonna be a ghost someday. I was really scared. I was really scared, so I went boo right back at him, and he turned back into a person. It was really weird. He was like, "Thank you. I did not know I could live again." And I said, "You're welcome, because I'm always going to be there for ghosts. Ghosts are my best friend." And so I ran away from the scary house and came back home, and I put on my shoes. So, I bet you're wondering why I am so beautiful today. Well, I will tell you that it's because I saw my grandmother and my grandfather, and what they do is when you show up at their home, they give you a perm, and they also offer pineapples. Did you know that pineapples were the first fruit to ever discover outer space? Did you know that the pineapple is the only fruit that can learn another language other than fruit speak, which is a language? Did you ever notice how your fruit talks to each other? And they say, "Oh, I'm too ripe, you can't eat me." But they're lying, they're not too ripe, they're just right to eat, they just don't want to die. Yeah, I got a job at LensCrafters. You ever been there? They put the glasses on your face for you. And what they do is they tell you, look at this. Can you read this? A, B, C, F, G, D. I say, oh, yes, of course. I have perfect vision. I can see into space. I can see into the deepest recesses of your soul. Yes. So I work there, but I don't need glasses. So I look at them and I say, you silly goose. You can't really see, can you? And I hold up my fingers and I say, how many fingers am I holding up? And I usually hold up 2. And then they say 2. And I say, oh no, I was holding up 1 the whole time. It's so fun to mess with people who cannot see. Although I'm a very tolerant person, I love to mess with people.
During this alone, and they need a man who can give you what you need all the time. I can dance, I can make hamburgers by the pound. Yes, I can. Yeah. I'll be the band. I sing for a band, and the name is a secret from you until you give me your sweet loving. Your sweet loving. I can make you a hamburger jam. It sounds like this. I got hamburgers, I got buns, I got pickles and everything you want. I got things that you can understand. Woo!
Hello? Well, I went to work for being a male model, and they said, no, you have glasses on. And I said, well, I could take the glasses off and then I could go down the runway. So this is what I did. I took my glasses off, and then I ended up in Indiana. I've never been to Indiana before. But I was like, this isn't any fashion show. I've been waiting for 3 hours. Well, for maybe even 4. So I decided no more male modeling for me, because without my glasses, I end up in different states that are next to Illinois. Pretty soon, I'll probably end up in Ohio or something like that. Does Ohio touch Illinois? I don't know, but no more male modeling for me, because look at this. It's like something out of a horror movie. But then, what's this? Uh-oh. I'm better now. Okay. So I decided to become a pilot of an airplane. So I went to pilot school yesterday, and I got my pilot's license to air on a plane called Bihll Airlines. You know that it's me. So I haven't actually got off the ground yet. Mostly it's just the regular passenger experience on the ground. So you get the peanuts and you get to look out of the window. There's only one. It's still working on that, but it's a pretty good business plan I got going on. I got animals coming on the plane, like parakeets and little frogs to keep you company. And pretty soon, if you want to go where you already are, you can go on my plane. So if you ever give me a call at 638-943-65 or 987-654-321, please.